How you guys doing? Man, it's been a minute. It's been a long time since I've done this, made a video. It's been months. I think the last time I had made one was like it's been a long time. It's been a minute. A lot has happened. A lot has happened. And I just wanted to come on here and just share with you, not get into too much detail, but like so tell me why. Tell me why I thought that God told me to quit my job last year in August 2025. I know, I know, I know, I know. Oh my gosh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, oh my gosh, this day has finally came. I've been waiting for this for years. Mind you, at the time, I've been working at my job for like 10 years at the time. Yup. I was coming across a whole bunch of, at one point, I got into the point where I was like, even in my prayers, it was part of my prayers, like, God, I'm tired of working. I don't want to do a 9 to 5, right? I don't want to do a 9 to 5. And I don't want to be working here all my life. I don't want to retire from here. Like, that's not, no. That's not for me. Mm-mm. So, of course, eventually he gave me he gave me a business idea, actually. Um, and I was like, why haven't I thought of that before? Huh. That is very interesting. I would have never came up with that. That's very interesting. So ever since he's given me a business idea, he's been like downloading like products and all that stuff, and I just been, when it comes to the how I want it to be designed or whatever, I would just take notes, write it down, journal it, whatever like that. So in that course of time, I thought, well, it wasn't I thought, that was around the time where I started to come across videos that was like, God told you to quit your job. Why you still there? Blah, 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 blah. And there's nothing wrong with those videos. It was the truth. It was true. I was like, oh my God, I was just praying to God about me and I want to, be at a 9 to 5. Oh my God, like this is confirmation and this and that. I was like getting all excited and all that. I mean, videos back to back. Like, okay, this is confirmation that I'm not crazy. Like, so what's going on? Like, should I quit now? Like, God, like, when is this going to happen? When will be the day? And also, I've also been dealing with a lot of stuff at the time at my job. I've been dealing with people and their personalities, attitudes, people saying things, talking about me, uh saying accusations, having other co-workers to be working against me, saying stuff against, I mean, it was a lot. I really was like going through at my job, like emotionally. I was like mentally, emotionally, I was just drained, tired. I'm like, oh my God, I can't take another day. I like literally, I was at a breaking point. I just could not take another day there. So of course that would have led me, mind you, when I asked the question, because I did go to God. I was like, God, if you want me to quit my job now, just tell me. Just tell me. Let me know, and I will put in my 2 weeks notice. I will do what I need to do to get up out of here. This was around the time when I was doing a corporate fast. So that was like one of my prayer requests. I ended up doing it. I thought that God had given me the peace to quit my job, and I ended up doing it. Last year, 2025, in August, ended up putting in my 2 weeks notice. Man, let me tell you. That was a world awakening for me. I'm going to get into more details in other videos. This is just like, I guess like an introduction or whatever. But let's just say that what I thought that God told me to do, nah, that wasn't him. God didn't tell me to quit my job. Not at that time. Because after what I had went through, when I wasn't working, I didn't have any other income coming in. And that was when I was building and working on my YouTube channel. I was making videos because I wasn't working at the time. So I'm making YouTube videos, and I'm thinking I'm about to have subscribers, viewers coming in any day, and I was going to be making some income from that. Nope. I think the most I have gotten last time I checked was like 5 subscribers. 3 months have passed. I done spent all of my savings. I done spent all of my 401k money that I had saved up, which wasn't a lot of money, and I was about to be homeless. Yeah. I was about to be homeless. Yep. And I'm like, just crying and praying. I'm like, God, I don't understand. I'm hot. Child, not fan being on, I'm hot. And I'm like, God, I don't understand. I don't get it. You told me to quit my job and to start working on my YouTube channel. I don't get it. What happened? I don't understand. What happened? What did I do wrong? Because it wasn't God, it's something with me. So when I had said that prayer, after 3 months and me almost being homeless and having nowhere to stay, having nowhere to go, he confirms it with a message, a video right on time. He was like, you wasn't wrong. I didn't lie. I didn't lie about you quitting your job. You wasn't wrong. You was too early. And then I sat there and I thought about it, and I'm like, what? What do you mean? And then I sat there and I thought about it. When I had put in my 2 weeks notice, there was something inside of me that did not feel peaceful. Cause they was like, it said that, when God asks you to do something, when God is talking to you, he will give you peace. He will bring you peace. What I dealt with in the beginning was false peace. It was false. It was false peace. It was false peace. Yep. Those 3 months also has it also showed me what people, I wouldn't say think of me, I would say how valuable, like with me not having income, or how valuable I am financially. It also exposed that too. It made me see in a different light. when it comes to those 3 months, really have exposed a lot of things that I was blind to in my environment. And a lot of things, it exposed a lot of things with me too. With my stewardship and my where I need to build myself, where I need to step my game up in my relationship with God as well, especially when it comes to you quitting your job, because it's not the first or the I wouldn't be the first or the last person to quit their job, right? Because we hear testimonies about that all the time. God told me to quit my job, and I didn't have no money, and glory be to God. God paid my rent, and that was not my story. That was not my story at all. But He does it for people. But what was for them, what was their word, was their word. That wasn't mine. When I made that decision, I thought it was Him, and it wasn't. Right? I didn't have peace about it. That was the enemy. He threw me off. Okay? And I'm thinking I'm out here doing the Lord's work, and it wasn't my time yet. But guess what? Guess what God did? Guess what He did for me? Not only did He get my job back, He got my job. Not only did He get my job back, He gave it back to me, my same leadership position. Because from my understanding, when other people had quit from that company and they came back, if they was in a leadership position, they wouldn't have gotten that leadership whatever position back. They would have started from the bottom. When I came back, I didn't start from the bottom. I literally started. It was like the way I came back. It was like I never even quit. Only difference is I'm in a different location. I'm not in the same location, which is a little further. And on top of that, I'm getting paid a little bit more money. I mean, God literally restored me just that fast, like just like that, in a day. I got in I had an interview that was at the last minute, a last minute interview. I was able to have not just one interview, but two, because when you get interviewed by the supervisor, then they'll call you for another interview by the manager. Just so happened the manager was there that same day that I was having it with the supervisor, so all that was taken care of in one day. Offer letter was given. Even when it came to the drug test, the background and the drug test, all that was done today. Only thing is, I waited a couple of days to take the drug test, only because I had an everything bagel, and I wanted to make sure I had passed, because everything bagel has like poppy seeds in it. You know what they say about poppy seeds. So I was like, I just had an everything bagel. That's why I was telling people at the clinic, because I was going to take a drug test, and I'm like, you know what? I just had a everything bagel not too long ago, and I don't know. I think I should wait like at least a day. I waited like a couple of days. I probably should have just waited one, but either way, all that stuff was given to me in a day. Different location, a little bit more. Actually, it's not even a little bit. It's a lot bit. Came back with a lot more money. Actually came back a lot more money. If I have never quit, my raise wouldn't have been that much with how much I came back with the company. So that was a bonus for me. That was a plus. Yeah, and now I'm still I'm still developing, I'm still growing, I'm still working, not talking about my job, but my relationship with God. He is He's definitely still working on me and letting me know, like, this is the time. This is the time to really, really, really get close. This is really, really the time to get close with God, because we cannot be making these mistakes. Oh, God said that. Yeah, did he? Did he? Because I thought so too. And I'm not saying he don't talk to me, because there were times I got it right. There were times that I got it wrong. Just gotta find that consistency. You gotta find that consistency of making sure and knowing, like, you gotta have peace about it. And the more I thought about that situation and me making that decision, the more it was like, okay, that was a rookie mistake, right? Because I didn't have peace. I didn't have peace. I didn't have peace about it, and I didn't at the time. I never made a decision like that in my life. That was a lesson for me. That was one of the many life lessons. And I don't beat myself up about it, because people make mistakes. It's not the end of the world or the end of the life for me. I'm clearly not homeless. I still have somewhere to stay. I'm still here. But yes, he definitely has restored my job in a day after I finally decided to come back. I had quit in August 2025. I came back in December 2025. December 22nd. Yeah. I came back. Yep. It's about what? Yeah, about 3. Something like that. Nobody got time to be trying to be precise with it, but you get my drift. This is definitely important for you to get in God's word, to stay in his word, to stay reading the Bible every single day. Stay praying every single day, because when we hear a voice in our head, we need to make sure that it's from God or it's from the enemy, because he's listening. The enemy is listening to your prayers too. He's listening to what you're asking God and what you're requesting and how you want your life to be. He's definitely going to be throwing counterfeits at you. He's definitely going to throw you off. He's definitely going to make sure that you miss your time, you miss your opportunity, your chance. And we cannot get it wrong. I definitely cannot get it wrong again. I cannot afford to get it wrong again. God, he restored me. He got me back to where I need to be. And now I'm up there. I'm winning. I'm victorious. All because of his grace. Anyway, I definitely will be back. I definitely will be doing more videos. Just getting back into the groove or whatever like that. It's been a minute since I've made one. It took me a long time to get to this point, like literally, like, oh my God, it is a fight. And I know this video is not perfect, because I have some light on, but I don't know why I decided to do this in a corner and it looked dark as dark. But I had to quit making excuses. I got to stop making excuses. At least try to put the effort into doing what he told me to do. So I wasn't wrong about the YouTube. I wasn't wrong about this. I wasn't wrong about any of the things he said. It was the timing. That wasn't the time. I made that decision too early. I wasn't wrong. It was just the wrong time. Stay in Daddy's word. Stay in God's word. Stay in his word. And you will not be mistaken. If you don't feel peace about it, you need to go back and be like, God, was that from you? Was that from me? Was that from the enemy? Because I don't feel good about this decision. Before I make it, I just want to make sure this is in your will. And he will lead you. I didn't do that when I had quit my job. But I know next time. And I'll see y'all again another time. All right.